Hello and welcome once again to Mashinky. So in this episode I want to increase our oil production a little bit. And the way I'm going to do that is with this oil refinery just here. Oh sorry, this oil well, this oil refinery and this factory. So I'm going to set up a bit of a loop between all of these. The other thing that I'm going to do is this station is obviously constantly full of oil at the moment. And with this oil refinery so close, what I'm going to do is have the track continue, go past this refinery, and then loop back. So I'm going to have the oil trains that stop here, then stop at this station and drop off any excess oil that they've got before carrying on. Hopefully what this will do is allow me to have more trains on this route emptying these oil wells, because these oil wells are doing very well. I mean, look at them, they're full pretty much all the time. So if I then have somewhere else for the oil to go, same as, you know, this refinery just here, I could have a loop going to that refinery. And hopefully by doing that, I'll be producing more oil tokens, and I won't have to worry as much about my oil constantly going down every time I add a new train. In fact, that oil refinery there, I think, is probably a better solution for some of these. Definitely that one. It would be far easier for it to drop off there as just a round loop. Might do that. I might just have a separate train going to that one for this station. This one, it would be hard to sort of loop back around for it. Though it could be done. I'll come to that afterwards. But first, let's do this. So, first thing I'm going to do is remove this section of track. Because it's just going to be in the way as I try and create the loop. And I really don't want it to be in the way. Okay. Now, same as all the others, I'm going to go with a 4x7. For all of these. Signal box. Just there, please. Really? Damn you. Okay. So I'm going to keep one set for that and one set for that. And I could do that. No. First off, let's just get this built. Hell, I might just have a separate set of stations for the oil to be dropped off at. I don't know yet. But as we've actually built these to as long as I need, I can just link that straight in, which is quite a novelty to be able to do. And then you just want to be straight up connected like that. And you want a gap of 2 between them because that's what I've got everywhere else. Somehow I managed to shrink that gap. You know what? I don't care, I'm leaving it like that. No, I'm not, because that would drive me insane. Ah, damn myself. That's better. Right. Now, if I have this going... So my problem is I've got all of these switch tracks here, which means if I do sort of connect it at this point, it's going to mess with that. Could I put the switch tracks over here instead? So all I've got to do is connect that line to that line. They're going in opposite directions. Oh, actually, they're going in opposite directions. That might work in my favour, because I could do like that. And I could do that. So now to get onto this line, it will do that, and then to get onto this littler line, it would go across from there. So with that done, I can remove all of this. And there won't be a problem. So if that train needs to leave, it goes along that way. That works. Okay. And I could move that cross down here in the exact same way, and so that wouldn't be in the way anymore. Okay, perfect. So now I can connect it up to that and have no problems. And that also sets my direction of travel for this. The other way, thank you. They shouldn't be there, because instead I need those signals. Okay, that works. Now the only thing I haven't got is a way to get from this track onto that track. So I suppose we could put that just here. Now, any train coming from this won't swap tracks, because obviously if it does swap tracks then it can't get back. But all the others can. That will also lock some of the oil trains to this track. But then again, that's fine, because I'm not going to have all of the oil trains stop at this and then that station. I'm just going to have some of them do that. So yeah, that should be fine. If we pull that track back even further, I could just have it connect up to this. Yeah, that would work. Because from that they can get onto the outside lane, or sorry, the inside lane, and from that they can get onto this track, which lets them get onto this one and this one. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Little convoluted if I want to add a train to this little track. It will take ages for it to get there, but I'm probably not going to replace that train anyway, or add to it, so yeah, whatever. Okay, so now I need that to get to here. Although before I do that, I want to build all the extensions to this so it doesn't sort of run out of space. And I suppose I also want to build a couple of those factory shops just so that this instantly gets rid of it. Right. And I suppose I could build these upgrades to already as well. And same thing, just a few of those so that I don't have to have another train taking them to somewhere else. I think being able to build those is broken. However, while it's available to me, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So do I want another station for this oil well to go to, or am I just gonna feed it into this? I think just feeding it in would be far quicker and better. Yeah. Although, then a lot of trains might be stopping at those two outer-edged ones. Feeding in is going to be better, isn't it? Or at least quicker. Otherwise, I'm building an entire new set of infrastructure for, like, one train. Which, yeah, would be kind of pointless. Yeah, it really doesn't need 3 stations, does it? Does need a signal box, though. And then as many upgrades as it can have. More. Perfect. Couple of signals a little close to that, just because, yeah, it helps. So you're going to be delivering all that oil there. That then gets shipped over to here. That then gets shipped over to here. So that in itself is a nice contained loop. Okay. So, trains for this. Now, as it's producing oil, I don't mind using oil-consuming trains. So I'm going to need 2 of them minimum. Although, actually, let's sell one of them so that I can build this up quicker. Are you an oil or are you a... You're a hatch. Yeah, so you're a oil. 66, yeah, I can add another one of those. Right, so you want to go from that station to that station. Go. Then I want another one of them, this time carrying warrants. And you want one of those. Go. Now, really, I want that on the inside track? Yes, perfect. I'm glad it was smart enough to do that. The other thing... Let's remove that for a moment. I want you to fully load before you go to that track. Or before you go to that station. Because there is no point spending tokens on it while it's not fully loaded. Now, with how quickly that is loading up, this should be a standard thing by now for me. But yeah, with how quickly that is loading up, I want a second oil train running that route as well. Maybe a slower one though. So I've got like the main one that runs when it's like full, and then we have a small one that runs sort of every now and then. Yeah, that'll do. So you want to do exactly the same route that train does. Go. That one's stopping there. Right, you want to do the same thing. Fully load before you move on, because that isn't full. Now what are you grabbing from? You're grabbing from there. Oh, damn you. You want to then stop there. That's where you fully load, then you move on to the next one. So yeah, fully load. Fully load. Is any train stopping here now? Or have I just messed that up? They're all stopping at station 2 now. Okay, you know what? Well, let's... You can now stop at that station instead. Station 1, where you fully load. Oh my god. Sometimes I break things, I know it. Awesome, that train got sent. And at the moment we've got both of these trains getting sent, which is nice. By the time you get there, no, you won't fully load straight away. It'll take a little while. What I'm hoping is this train doesn't slow that one down. But it might. No, actually it might not. I think that works out quite well. Are we losing oil tokens again? Last year we lost 193. Oh, but I did buy trains. Hang on. Yeah, so we lost some because vehicles bought and infrastructure bought. So that actually works out why I lost so much. That's fine. Right, you forget that. Don't leave until you're full. Then you go there. Really? You left? Even though you weren't full. Try again. Hey, it's actually staying this time. Lovely. Right. What stations do you go to? You go to that one. So you wait until you're fully loaded. Then you go to there. What I actually need to do is remove both of those. So you go to that station. Then you go to this station, then you go here, then you wait until you're fully loaded. But then it goes to there even though it's empty now. Which I don't want it doing. Maybe I'll just add a second train to these that just go to there instead. Yeah, that might work out better. But all in all, it is working. So that will help my oil production a little bit. Again, I can add... I mean, some of these oil wells aren't even fully extended yet, so might as well actually do that. But I could add some new trains that go from there onto the new line as well. But I think that will be in the next episode, guys, so please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.